Blessed is he whose ashes return to the sands and be swept up by wind to roam his kingdom for all eternity. It's honestly such a lovely day. One less insufferable plague upon this earth. The only thing that would make it perfect would be a nice dousing of rain to celebrate the end of the drought. It's just unfortunate that the palace lacks a sense of humor. Those water mages should be put to better use than soaking the ground with their tears. Unfortunately, none of them knew him for who he truly was. All they see is a man blessed with a beautiful face meeting his end, not the rot within. And now they pray for him to watch over the kingdom like those before him, wasting away eternity seeing the filth of their legacy. It would be my greatest pleasure for it to be true. I pray that in his next life, he sees me achieve happiness that he could never hope to have. Regardless of the outcome between us, I have at least passed on much of my knowledge to you. My hope is that you will use it wisely. Yes. For your first official assignment, I would appreciate it if after his ashes are scattered to the wind, you direct them here for me to collect and carry around for all of my most joyous moments. Honestly, that would be rather uncomfortable. Having him intrude on us takes away from our privacy. You see, we may have removed one barrier to a relationship with his passing, but I still have my reservations about our newest predicament. Well, the heir presumptive will discuss the expectations for his reign before the coronation commences. Once the funeral procession is ended, what he sets as a new standard will determine how we proceed. Oh. Well, my main concern is the fervent desire of His late Highness and having him take the throne over one of his own children. His natural prowess in wind magic may be one of the many factors that influence the decision. However, I fear that he may hold similar values regarding the treatment of the other members of the royal family. From what I have seen of him, he holds great promise as a protector of the people. He has always been fond of the common folk. I wouldn't be surprised if he purchased goods from you in the past. Yes. He often brings home trinkets that he found in the market. Maybe we'll be seeing some renovations around the palace in the near future. I, for one, would welcome anything that replaces the gaudy tribe that currently is on display. Kindness to the people is one thing. What he does behind closed doors, well, that reveals his true nature. Especially now that he is to hold more power. Yes, there is much to discuss at the gathering. But I will determine the best course of action to take once I know what to expect from now on. How long? It may last hours. Most of it is nonsense about distribution of assets, upholding old laws and traditions, updates to currency, and introducing his future queen consort. The purpose for most of us being there is to remind us of who the favorites are, as if we didn't know already. As for inheritance, then the heir receives most, if not all, assets belonging to the previous ruler. They are given the right to suggest any changes to law and declare which members of the royal family will have their birthdays celebrated by the public. All currency will be updated to share the face of the current ruler, and it is they who choose who is allowed the luxury of marriage. Marriage is a complex matter in that way. It may involve producing children to carry on the bloodline, the sharing of assets, or both. It always has been strictly limited to the highest of powers that are deemed worthy. In this case, that happens to be the heir, and no one else. Yeah. One could argue that neither His Late Highness or his younger brother were worthy. They were imperfect, as many of us are, but there is little choice when it comes down to no one else to continue the bloodline. Ah, yes. There was a price to pay for them maintaining their youth until death, and that was wasting their lives trying to produce a perfect heir. And unfortunately, their wish was granted. In a way, not having the position of king has released me from the burden of continuing the bloodline. But when you have no choice in the matter, the more aware of it you become, and the more you wish you had it. Though, I believe more than anything, I've wanted someone to share my life with, and I have little choice outside of doing so in secret. I expect little change will be made from the previous rule, so to them we remain employer and employee. Yes. We can discuss how to maintain that image once the meeting is over. Know that there is a choice of whether it really is just an image or not. Think it over. No, stay there. Don't. You can't leave. You have to stay. You have to stay. Please, look at me. Please, don't leave this room. He's not supposed to see you. No, never. He'll take you away. He will take you away. If he sees you, then... No. You don't understand. It's different now. His consort is a commoner. No, you don't understand. It's just him. I get nothing, and now he can take you away. He made loving a commoner the norm. He could choose anyone as his lover, even you. No. How do we handle this? That is why you have to stay here. Or I'll have you moved to my quarters, or... No, I'll notice. Maybe we can just train here, but you can't... He can never see you. You'd be just like them, wasting away your life as an object for his pleasure. He'll use you, he'll toss you away, he will defile you. I worked so hard. I can't let him have you. I can't let him do this to you. Please, just listen. Listen and stay. No more festivals. Only from your quarters. I understand, I know. I don't want to take away more of your freedom, but it has to be done. Please, don't make me order you. Look, I can make it up to you in some way. If you need more things to entertain yourself with, just say the word, and I will get them to you. And I will do everything in my power to bring the joy of festivities to you. I just need you to cooperate. Because you are all that I have. You are my one chance at living a life I've always wanted, and I cannot lose it. Yes, you still have your choice to make, and the longer it takes, the less time there is to act on it. Look, if you are having any trouble, then let me help you decide. Embrace me. Look at me. Is that enough? Or do you need more? What else would you have me do then? I appreciate the need for honesty, but I'm afraid that there are things you are not meant to know. You see, the more you learn about me, the more I have to take away from you. I have been confined to the palace for this exact reason. My very existence holds dangerous implications for the future of this kingdom. If known by the wrong individuals, having this knowledge means you are never to leave. Else you have your tongue cut out. It is the unfortunate truth. However, that need not apply to you given your circumstances. Who would you have to tell? Where would you go? This is the best life you could ever hope for, is it not? Or would you prefer your old life, living day to day? You wanted honesty, so I'm giving it to you. You see, I was very particular about the person I wanted for this position. Who better than a sweet young lady, down on her luck, who wants a better life, and just so happens to have an affinity for the magic most coveted by the royal family. And to have the common blood to keep those of higher positions away, well, you make for the perfect lover. It's just unfortunate that the heir decided to have a similar preference. No, I would never downplay your abilities like that. The work you have put in cultivating your magic is nothing short of admirable. Trust me, there is no other woman I would rather have standing at my side. But I must present you with a choice, a new one. If you wish to follow through, then it is up to you whether you want to know all there is to know about me. We can still be lovers regardless of whatever you decide. But know that you have much to lose the more that you know. Still, I understand if complete honesty is important to you. For you see, it is a life-changing decision to make. So please, think about it carefully. I will need time to prepare myself in the meantime. Yes. This will be a long and difficult talk for both of us.